Hi, everyone. Welcome to Erecting Rising the Nemesis Queen. Long time no see. It's been a hot second, but we're here. Some of us are queer, and we're gonna have a really great time. Um, I think we're gonna dive right in because this is kind of a late night, Friday night session. So here we go. Session 11, The Twilight Prince. Tiamat stood before you all, taking a clawed finger, gently scratching across the tops of your forehead. Enough to draw blood, but not enough to really hurt you, and everything goes black. And after a time, the darkness begins to clear, like a fog slowly passing. In the distance, you see a group surrounding something. Becomes clearer, a body. The fog passes, and there stand the heroes of Erectune. And there lies Oleander, the Autumn Prince, dead. You all watch the group celebrate, and although they cannot see you, you celebrate along with them, taken by the emotions and the rush of adrenaline after a long and hard-fought battle. A chill goes down your spine. And on the outskirts of your vision, you see shadows floating out and around the group. They circle above the celebrating party and begin to head in one direction. And before you can see where, a flash. The Eye of Radun stares at you, and in the reflection you see yourselves, but not in the present. You see the night of the announcement of the APFTF, the agency's plan for the future. Phoebe begins the prophecy. A flash. The vision flickers like a glitch in the dream, and Phoebe is replaced by a man wrapped in bandages with glowing golden orbs. And Phoebe is back. You watch yourselves traverse the caves of the Lich, Chester. You listen to as Anastasia recounts the tale of the Mothmen and the one with the corrupted soul. You see Thorn watching intensely, nodding to herself as she watches you all fight her house, the one without the chicken feet, and you hear her whisper, "We will do what you could not, brother. We will put an end to them, Amir." The images continue. God's cavernous opening is before you all. The Warforged, the sleeping ones, are safe. And another flash and they are gone. The note left behind fluttering to the ground. The seal of the agency glows. Amara walks quickly down the halls of the castle in Clem, shadows creeping, reaching for her. You watch yourselves following LGB through secret tunnels and find Jerry and not Jerry once more. The death moth carved above the door seems to glow a neon green, and you hear a whisper. "He is coming. Oleander is rising." Marked maps, notes of items flash before you, too fast to catch a glimpse, but you see Clem circled in red ink. At least you think it's ink. You watch yourselves return from the secret base of Oleander's followers. Kat is before you once more, paler than normal. She stands with the authority of a queen, even though she has yet to be crowned. And then you begin to dance. The palace of Clem full of merriment, masked faces twirl around you. The princess has retired. She does not feel well, you hear in your mind. Thorn is suddenly there, fear in her eyes. And the prophecy begins anew. Sierra the Sphinx listens with sad eyes, a single tear running down her massive, regal face. And in that tear, you see the eyes of Sun. And then Cheeto stands before you, crying. And he is taken away by the fog. And once it clears, Kurt, your clerk, stands before you all. Missing. Now found? He gives you a small smirk. "I'll see you soon!" And he vanishes. Your eyes open, and before you is the cosmos. Welcome to the astral sea. Your ears begin to buzz. Could you all make a perception check?
First roll of the night. Oh boy.
23.
Sorry, my
Beautiful.
laptop keeps gaining internet, losing internet, so it's just buffing back to my sheet.
If you'd like to use physical dice, I'll allow it.
I got 17 plus 6 for 23.
Beautiful.
Perception. Come on. Click the button. 21.
Gorgeous. The buzzing is not coming from your head, nor a ringing through your ears. And as you make this realization, you look around. You're floating. No, not floating. You are all on a CB. And the rest of the swarm surrounds you. Now, some of you are very inclined to nature. If so, feel free to make a nice roll right now. I'll take it.
Jesus Christ, a CB. That's great. Okay, all right.
Dirty 20.
Beautiful.
And 22. Lovely.
Gorgeous. So you two would know about CBs. CBs are pretty giant. A giant swarm, but they're little, but still giant. They're undead. Unaligned. But they could enter a mindless frenzy if aggravated. So don't aggravate them, would be my recommendation. As you take in, with all your beautiful high perception rolls, the world around you, you see a castle on a cloud. Not too far away, and it seems to be getting closer.
I recommend when we get close enough, we just hop off very, very gingerly and see if we can make our way down.
You've got about 30 feet. You're pretty close to this castle. Know that a swarm of CBs are pretty absent-minded. So, do with that information what you will. They can also become ravenous.
Hmm.
I'll just look at everybody like, are we going down?
I don't
Wait,
want to
you
stay
said-
on the swarm too long.
Alright, with that, I click my big winged boots and just hover down. See you down there. Woo.
Oh, convenient. I like it.
Well, I'm also large enough where I can carry smaller people, so who's the smallest of the group?
Probably not me. I'm 6 foot.
And I'm 5'3", but here's the
Well, height
thing.
isn't-
I can
I meant like who's like this petite, who's not. Well, let's see here. Right.
I could make this very easy for the two of you, because I could just wild shape into something small,
Well, there you go.
and then I could just like ride on you while you grab Nick.
I am an elephant.
And
You have to also. Your 6 foot isn't trumped by my 7'7".
now, if I turned into a mouse, would that just freak you out?
We've canonically already gone through this.
Fair enough. I forgot. It's been a minute.
God damn it! Stop falling into.
You can also ride on Wraith, my winged serpent. He can fly you down if you wild shape small enough.
Would Weasel be small enough?
Yeah.
Have a long boy on a long snake boy, or girl? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to assume the gender of your flying snake.
He's a boy. Little boy.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so as much as I hate to burn a wild shape for this, it's easier than going through the trouble of trying to jump down and draw more attention to us.
And also possibly take 3d6.
Well,
We're
yeah.
30 feet up. Put the d6 every 10 feet.
Yeah, and we're not at full spell slots or anything, because as far as I know, we have not had a rest. So I don't have all my spells or anything from last session. Or last time, as it were. But yeah, I will become Weasley Marius and just scamper on over to Nick and your flying serpent.
We do that.
Cool.
Wee. Sorry. Wee.
Jesus.
Yes. I am on the ground now. Ready to run with my friends.
You all hear a voice in your head.
Oh God.
I granted you all safe passage. I'm not sure why you were so nervous about a few little pests. Say hello to my friend for me.
Just see Weasley had like was that the voice of Tiamat again?
Mm-hmm.
Or okay. Just kind of shrugs like didn't know that was a free ride, but cool.
The iridescent castle on a cloud is before you. Rainbows shimmering in the starlight. And you've landed in a garden of stars, where a woman sits. She appears awake even though her eyes are closed. She has a golden glow about her. The Lady Samisha smiles. What have you learned from what I have showed you? Nothing?
I'm sorry, who is this person to us?
Zontin's wife.
What?
Zontin's wife, Samisha.
Oh,
The
geez.
powerful mage. Like, on the scale of, like, gods and stuff. We learned about a little bit of her before the last session. And I think the session before.
The goddess
Okay.
sits before you. Nothing?
Me in my weasel form just kind of look up to my two companions and I'm just like, I can't speak. Like, that's like the hand gesture you do. And I'm like, I'm not wasting this wild shape to come back out and try to speak. Like, he's just like,
Do you think a goddess
points.
of dreams, a goddess in general, cannot understand you in that form?
Oh!
Clearly not all of those
Cute.
were yours that you saw in your dream. I must be able to pull them from somewhere.
Should probably understand you.
I'm woefully confused by all that has been shown to us. That's like legitimately still confused.
So,
Oleander
Clue-
coming back.
Thank you. Thank you
Okay.
for responding. Yes, that is true. Have we learned anything else?
Kirk, we'll see us soon.
Yes, I will make sure it is so. Anything else?
Team.
I mean, Kat's super stressed. I know that.
Well,
I
she's
don't
about
know.
to be crowned queen. One would be stressed in that situation. Would
I
you
think she's
not?
spending time doing double duty between that and other concerns from the sound of it.
Well, there are two souls in one. Her and Amara.
Can't be
But,
healthy for either one of them, can it?
well, they make it work. Time has a funny way, but I am not the goddess of time, no. Just dreams. Anything else? Or is
Like
that all?
uh, I'm not like the sagely druid type, so I'm sorry if I'm not picking up all the context clues here.
As a side note,
Well,
I genuinely lost a lot of my stuff from my old computer from moving to Australia since the last time we played. So I am a little bit blanky since it's been months of us not playing.
understandable.
Um, Oleander came back. He died. Cards are still in play. Um,
Yes, there is that devil, after all.
the only other thing I can think of is that
What about who Amir? Yeah. What about him? What's going on with him? Is he still in any
Oh,
influence?
well, not necessarily Amir, but um, you seem to be friends. Well, I would say friends. Perhaps you're only acquaintances with his sister, Thorn.
Oh, wait. How did I thought I had that reversed. I thought that she was related to somebody else. Like
But
legitimate player
Anastasia,
thoughts. I had that mixed up.
are you thinking of Anastasia, the Lich's daughter?
I knew that Chester had a kid. I remember that, but I couldn't remember who.
Yes, Amir has a twin sister. They do not quite get along anymore. Quite sad, really.
Is she in cahoots with Oleander and his revival crew?
Well, I would say everything she has done has been to aid you. Would you not agree?
I'm again out of character, woefully lost the sauce. Like I don't remember shit, so I'm not keeping track. I'm sorry. I just
Okay.
maybe.
okay. All right. Remembering things more clearly now, so to speak. Okay, if they weren't getting along, was the what? I don't know. I lost the train of thought on what I was going to ask. Oh,
That's all right. My domain is vast and I see and hear things, but there's not much I can do to prepare you in my realm. But Oleander must be put to rest, and I know someone who can offer the means to do so. They have been expecting you. Maybe a bit impatiently of late. Do you answer the call?
Of course.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Be not afraid. My friend can be a little, off-putting isn't quite the right word. Maybe mischievous, sly like a fox, tells an excellent story, makes very good tea. I shall be sending you all to the Twilight Prince. He shall know what to do. But be warned. There is a crossroads before you all, and that choice shall be yours to bear. And the consequences of that choice. You see a single iridescent tear roll down her cheek. Whatever choice you make, I wish you good luck. She opens her eyes, and her glow brightens until you see nothing but white light. And now I would like to take a moment to introduce our sponsor, not sponsor, for the show tonight. It's this little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle that Sword X Pen found 2 years ago in our Mayhem meetup. Yes, I still have him. He's gone through like 3 different moves with me, traveling different states. He has not been eaten or knocked over by my cat, and I think that's pretty impressive.
Jesus.
I know it's pretty early, but we will now be taking a short break because I am full of mischief and surprises, and things need to be prepared. So we'll be right back.
Also, love that that was the Leonardo, by the way.
And welcome back. I am now in charge. The GM seat has been passed to me. My name is Nate. Just ignore this name right above here for the moment. You may see me as Never to Nate in the server or Luck, as you see above. Perrin. Oh, so many names. But for tonight, I'll be your guest co-GM. And with that, we'll get back into the session. Denatos, nickname, and Marius. You all awaken, as if you had just come from a restless slumber. You look around and you see a beautiful clearing around you. There are trees lining the entire edge of this glade. Sitting in the center of the glade is a large lake. From there are stepping stone pathways to a tall tower. There appears to be no door that you can see from where you're at, but there is a flickering light up top that looks to be like a small window. What do you guys do?
Um, you said there was no door at the base of the tower, right?
Does not
Or did
appear
I
to be
mishear?
where you are, not from your vantage point.
Um, have I reverted back from my wild shape?
You have not.
Oh, cool. So I'm still Weasley boy.
You're still a weasel.
You want to fly up on a Wraith? Check out the
I was
windows?
either going to do that, or I could do that, or I could just clamber up. But yeah, I guess I'll just
Denitos will walk over to the wall and just seemingly give a knock on the wall itself.
I will say from where you are, you're at the edge of clearing. In front of you, there is a large lake with stepping stone pathway to a tall tower in the center of the lake. And as you're kind of looking around and you're kind of getting your bearings, you notice there are dozens of Warforged stationed around, almost like frozen statues. You see some moss growing on them, some birds kind of landing on shoulders. And now your eyes have adjusted. This is an entire realm of Twilight. You realize that you're in the Feywild.
Oh, immediate facepalm when Marius realizes where they are. Uh, oh, I do not like it. Do not like it. Do not like it. You just hear a lot of like weasel chittering, grumbly sounds, and then he just instead of hopping on your snake, buddy, he just steps back and reverts back to their astral form and goes, of course it had to be the Feywild. Feywild, sure, why not? Let's go to the Feywild and visit whoever this Twilight Princess fella is, because that's where they had to be. Let's fucking do this. After you two, please. I'm gonna need a minute.
Yeah, Denitos will fly over since he has his wing boots, just land in the middle.
Okay. Yeah, without a problem. As you go by, the lake is it's like a crystal blue. As you look down, you can actually see through it. And there's some smooth pebbles that are all stationed, that are all kind of just sitting on the bottom of the surface. It feels very serene. As you land at the base of the tower, the tower is seamless. It is like it's one massive construction. It's not cobblestones or anything. There's no mortar to connect any of the bricks because it is just perfectly seamless. But you do see thousands of engravings along the surface. There's a mixture of a bunch of different symbols and Marius, have you gotten there yet?
I was following behind the other two. I don't know how quickly they were going.
Well,
I know.
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
So as soon as you get there, you do notice that a lot of these a lot of these carvings look to be like different constellations. There are dozens that you would recognize without a problem. There are even many more times 1,000 that you do not. In different placements, and some stars where they should be that they're not. It's very an interesting series of carvings. Danatos, why don't you give me a perception check?
Okay. Sorry, I need to beat myself up on sneeze.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
That's one of those sneezes. Your eyes are watery. Oof.
Oh no.
Perception. Dirty 20.
Perfect. You see, right actually, as you're kind of you have to go around a couple times, but then one of the carvings catches your eye. It's a small eight-pointed star. It's a little bit bigger than the rest of the carvings. And above the star, there are words engraved. What languages does everyone know?
Common, Draconic, Loxodon, and Sylvan.
Okay,
Common, Druidic, Elvish, and Sylvan.
perfect. Nickname?
Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Orc, and Sylvan.
Okay, all three of you would recognize these words as they read, easily lost and important to find, lend me a voice that's one of a kind. And as soon as you read it and recognize the words, you see an outline begin to magically appear. It's very faint, almost silvery in glow. Looks to be as if it's the seam of a doorway.
I think this is where we were supposed to knock.
Only one way to find out.
You watch as it opens. There's a rush of almost like a spice scent. Whatever each of you would remember as your favorite childhood scent, you immediately get overcome by. You can see kind of from your vantage point, you can sort of see the makings of a tree on the far end, but you'd have to go a little further. It's a little dark from where you are.
See?
I go closer.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys cross the threshold?
Mhm.
Okay. As soon as you cross the threshold, you are all immediately feel like breath leaves you for a moment. And as you do, the door closes from behind. Everyone that's a spellcaster, you are unable to cast spells with vocal components while in this tower.
Jeez.
As you enter,
It's like
it's
all but like one of my spells, I think.
as you enter, you see now that it's the light kind of begins to brighten, and actually, you see a light emanating from the far end is a small, maybe 10-foot tall tree. It looks to be of a cherry blossom tree, but all the petals are a brilliant gold color. Surrounding, emanating from that space is an eight-pointed star. At each point, there is a floating obelisk. 5 of the 8 are intact, and with a small hole in the center. From your vantage, you can see that there is kind of like an arcane glowing constellation that rotates in space in 5 of those 8. And actually, I believe, nickname, you have the highest passive perception. As soon as you enter the space, you see a wide smile, a grinning face that as soon as you look towards it, fades away.
Did you guys see that?
Saw the weird obelisks. What are you talking about?
Not the creepy smile.
Oh, this is why I don't do the Feywild anymore.
Great.
I was
Okay.
stuck here for what I thought was like 5 years and it was 300. Oh, I'm sorry. Time goes different here. Great.
Does it look like we can
oh.
interact with the obelisks in any way?
Yeah, as soon as you go up to the obelisks, you would actually give me an Give me a nature check, nickname.
Nature. 18.
Okay. The constellations look like animals that you would recognize. Uh, of the five obelisks that look to be undisturbed, you see one has a fox, one has a snake. There's a wolf, a raven, and a cat.
I
One of
point
the
this out to my
obelisks,
companions.
one of the obelisks that's the other three that look a little different. One is shattered. Where there would be a constellation, there's just a shadowed sphere hovering in space. The second one is you see as it's shattered into three places and it's falling, but it seems to be frozen in time. There is no constellation. The third one does hold a constellation. It looks to be a crow, but there's a large crack that goes down the center. Immediately as you're taking time to look at these obelisks, you watch as three lines light up, a brilliant gold as they extend from the tree behind you. In three directions, you see three doors appear with an arcane symbol over each of them.
Do I know what the symbols are?
Let's see here. Who is
Probably
proficient
not.
in Arcana?
I'm a fight.
I'm not proficient. I'm not proficient. I have a +3 in Arcana, but not proficient.
And so, did you say you're proficient in Arcana?
No, I'm not. I have a 0 in Arcana as well.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a monk. I'm a fight. I use fists. The only
Then
Arcana that I
Marius.
would have that's magic based would be my mechanical arm that I lost during the first round of Infericuse.
Then is it Marius or Marius? Excuse me.
Marius is fine. Yeah.
Marius, please give me an Arcana check.
Okay. New dice. Who dis? And that is. Ooh, that's a natural one, fellas. I'm not doing so great. He's a nature. Well, they're a naturey mage, not a book ready one.
Well, you don't, from where you are as you're looking around, none of you recognize the arcane symbols. The one door is a rustic yellow. Above it in Elvish, as you all can speak, it says, "Speak not, for sound betrays." The second one is a burnt orange color. Does not have any words or filigree surrounding it. And the last one is a purple door. Atop the large doorway, it does say it is all a matter of perspective in Draconic. So you have before you a burnt orange door, a rustic yellow, and a faded purple. The arcane symbols are
Almost like a see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil type of situation here, guys. Because the one says not to say anything because you can't trust it, what you hear. The other one has nothing, and then the other one was, what was it in Draconic? Because I can't read that nonsense. Well, not nonsense, but I can't read that. Yeah,
The perspective.
perspective, speak, and there was nothing over the other one. Maybe that's sound. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. But what does that mean if we enter them is the other question.
With Marius saying this out loud, could I possibly make an insight check on what he's saying to see if I can figure
Yeah,
it out?
absolutely. Go for it.
That's a lot.
I would give you guidance, but that costs verbal components.
21.
21. Okay. Without going in, there's not much to go off of, but you do get this. You get the sense that of the two doors, these definitely lead to you. You feel that these would lead to how you interact when you're going through the space. But I will say with that insight, something pauses as you stop by the burnt orange door, a second pass through. You hear a muffled sound for a second. It doesn't appear to be coming from behind the door, it's coming from the doorknob.
Kind of like a.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
Take the key, and then it starts to talk. The fucking keyhole.
You do see a
Was
key.
that was that Labyrinth? What movie was that?
I don't know, but
Oh no, that was Alice in Wonderland, wasn't it?
Yeah.
you do see a key in that door.
Take the key.
Nick, do you take the key?
I'll take the key.
Okay. As you pull the
Of
key.
course.
Oh goodness. It's been ages since I've been able to talk. Oh, friends, company, friends. Oh, places, everyone, places. Oh, it's just me, isn't it? It's been so long. Hi. Oh, you three are all so tall. As you hear the voice coming from the doorknob, and as it's pulled through, you see kind of a small face. It was like a little bit of a carving on the inside on the outside of the doorknob. It kind of looks like a almost like a fairy.
This was on the door that was about the speaking, right?
This was the burnt orange door that had no
Oh, okay.
it had no words on it.
Okay. So not huh. Okay.
Does the key look special in any way?
It's ornate. It's a brass key. There is a it kind of rotates into a small spiral. Other than that, you do not see anything of note. You do get a hum as if there's some sort of magical nature to it, though.
Nemesis will kind of just, with his 7 foot tallness, just go down with just like an eye to the face of it. Hello.
Oh, good. Hello. Oh, I have not had company in so long. Oh, so long.
Do you have a name? Should we
A
call you
name?
Knob?
No, I don't think I've ever had a name.
No,
Nowadays,
wait. I think Nobby would be better.
nope, too late. One choice only. That's my name.
Oh,
So
A
excited. I've always
nickname.
wanted to talk. Always wanted to have a name. And friends. Friends! You're friends! Will you stay? Stay, please.
how long has it been that you've been alone?
Oh, 5 minutes, I think. 5 years? 500 years. 5 millennia. I don't remember.
Time is funny like that here in the Feywild, isn't it?
Hi! Who are you?
Mm, we can just go with friend for right now.
They call me
Friend.
Trunks.
What? Wait, what was that?
They call me Trunks.
Friend and Trunks. And who are you?
Uh, I'm going to go with Kakashi.
I'm going to
That's
go
my
with
name.
Kaki. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna go with Kakashi. The full sentence was the name.
I'm cool with that.
Took it quite literally.
What's literally?
Mm, it's hard to explain.
That's fine. Well, since you're my new friend's friend, um, will you tell me a story? I hope you stay here for, well, ever.
I look to Nick, who's holding the key. I'm like, what did you do?
I slipped the key into my pocket.
Can you tell us about these other doors? Are they like you?
Nothing's like me. I'm one of a kind. Well, so I've been told.
Uh,
Do you know what these obelisks are for?
Hmm. I don't remember.
I hate
I like looking at them.
I hate this, but I want to insight check the doorknob
Go for it. Inside check the doorknob. What are you looking for?
to see if they're lying about knowing what the obelisks are for or not.
we were told.
I rolled so shitty on the. Oh my god! It was a 3 on the
Yeah.
die for a 9 total.
9. She's very excited about everything. You get that.
Mm.
Let's say, do you know a
The
very
Muffin Man?
powerful magic wielder named Samisha? Or do you know the name Twilight?
Oh, the prince. I love the prince.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Do you know where he is?
Who is?
The prince.
Who's a prince?
The Twilight Prince.
I love the Twilight Prince.
Fuck.
That's not your name.
No, that's an expression.
I love expressions. Fuck.
Say it with more gravity.
See what you.
Fuck!
Fuck.
There you are. Yes, yes.
I think the better question that we should be asking them is, how do we get to meet the Twilight Prince?
Do you ask that?
Yes.
Okay. Meet the Twilight Prince. But I want you to stay. I don't want. I haven't had company in so long. Don't go. Stay. No, I know. We stay. We can tell stories and we can tell each other about our lives. I have anywhere from 5 million years to 5 minutes to talk about. It's a toss-up. Fuck.
You know, I have a very special friend with me. I pull out one of my skull spiders, and this little guy will spend time with you.
Positively beautiful.
Right? He's adorable, and he loves to spend time with new people. So while we're visiting the prince, you can hang out with this guy.
Give me a persuasion
I'll be
check.
back for him.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh gosh. Okay. Let's see. Persuade. Okay.
Do I hear a bird?
With advantage. Oh, not bad. 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. Deal. I shall name you Pumpernickel.
Great name. Great name.
I know. I'm the best at naming. Okay. Well, fine. You can meet the Twilight Prince if you answer a riddle. But it has to be
I,
in a voice not spoken. That's the rules. That's the rules. Has to be in a voice not spoken. Got it. I'm going to tell you this once. You better remember it. Cloaked in night. We are only seen by day. When man hunts man, we lend our family name. What are we? Okay, Pumpernickel. You just hang on tight. We're going to be best friends. Oh, you're kind of scary looking. That's fun. Is that an actual skull? Your ex did what? Oh, tell me about it. And she starts just jabbering away, talking to the spider as it hangs out on the doorknob. Did you see the spider like all of a sudden like put up with the hand like the two front um um like legs and start like waving them around, burying him.
that's great.
The skull spider speaking in Italian? Like, hey, Papa da Boopy. Fuck.
Now, does everyone out of character, uh do you remember the riddle?
Barely.
I have like the first half of it memorized and the latter half
I need
just.
everyone to roll an intelligence check. 10 or higher, I'll give it to you. Not
Oh,
all your
gosh.
characters forgot.
I have a +0 in intelligence.
Same.
Shockingly, even though I play Shaggy style druid, I do have a +3 in intelligence.
I got a 2.
15.
Pretty on brand for
15.
Denitos.
Six. I got a 16. That was a lucky roll for me.
Okay.
What were the constellations and the obelisks again?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Like fox, cat, snake, crow. Was it crow or raven? I think raven
You
was the
see
broken
six.
one.
One is part of a broken one, but of the sixth one is a crow. The other five are where is it? A fox, a snake, a wolf, a raven, and a cat. And Marius, none of these constellations are familiar to you. You've never seen these before.
It's so fascinating and disappointing that this is all stuff here in the Feywild because Marius is like, I want to log this shit, but I can't because we're on a mission, and also don't want to stay in the Feywild for too long. Too many bad experiences, stuck here long enough. Definitely disappointing.
I will start in out of game countdown at 4. For every minute, I'll push the countdown down 1. After 4 minutes have passed and you have not successfully completed this riddle, Nob will go inert as she has been tuckered out by talking to the spider.
What was our intelligence roll for then?
Oh, was to see. Sorry, I posted it in the meeting chat.
Oh.
It was to see if you remembered the.
I see it now.
So you'll see, cloaked in night, we are only seen by day. When man hunts man, we lend our family name. What are we? You are welcome to use checks. If you do, I will move the countdown down 1 for every check you use.
Can we talk amongst ourselves?
Absolutely.
What do you guys think of like a crow? Like murder? Man hunting man, blending family name, a group of crows and murder.
Oh yeah, when man hunts man, we lend our family name. That would be murder, wouldn't it?
Uh,
And there is a
more
constellation
intelligent
of
than
a crow.
I was thinking bones. Cloaked at night, under the skin,
And
see
crows could
bones.
only really be seen well during day.
Because they're black. I'm just thinking the obelisks must mean something.
The countdown is at 2.
Uh, let me see. Can I do this? No, because I can't turn into flying creatures. I can't wild shape into a crow.
We could touch the obelisk.
Yeah, we could just point to
That's not speaking it.
yeah.
You point to the obelisk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You did it!
Haha.
Well, I'm sad to see you go, but I am really happy that I have a new friend. Isn't that right, Pumpernickel? It tickles. Okay, well, say hi to the prince for me. And the knob just slowly turns and opens. From there, you see a dark, winding staircase that leads up the tower.
All right, Nick, you solved it quicker than I did, so I think you
Is
get the
there any
honors
light
here.
source? All right. Is there any light source at all? Or no?
From where you are now, you do not see light source.
Cool. I pull out my moon touched rapier, which provides some light, and start heading up the stairs.
As you climb up the stairs, you hear a pattering of feet coming down to meet you. Kurt, you see 3 new faces and that you haven't seen in this tower before.
You, excuse me. You made it. It is I, Kurt. And in front of you does not stand the human-looking child who appeared to be around 10, who turned 11. Instead, stands before you a grown man with wavy brown hair, in blue cloaks, with what looks like a scooter, but maybe an axe, strapped to his back. He's over 6 feet tall, but his eyes twinkle. And they maybe look like Kurt's? It's hard to tell. He's still pretty high up the head of you guys, and he's pretty tall, so.
And his voice cracked for like a second, like Kurt's, before going normal there.
Yeah.
But what? You were and
You hear a faint fuck from the open door down the stairs.
not my fault. I'm not going to take the blame for them learning a bad word.
Keely, is that you?
Kurt, how long has it been?
Either 6 minutes or 6,000 years.
Oh, that makes sense. I have a new friend.
Congratulations!
Their name's Pumpernickel. Their ex is just an ass.
apparently they've learned ass or knew ass before us. Okay, excellent. Great progress.
No, literally, it was a donkey.
I mean, I'm not going to judge. Everybody loves who they love. That's fair. As long as it's consensual and both are sentient living beings, that's all that matters.
Love is love.
So
Hmm.
you need
Sorry.
like a lozenge, like
I am
stat.
still adjusting after my transformation to my true form.
Your glow up slash grow up, as it were.
Well, I was cursed, you see. So, sure.
So this whole time, you're who we knew
Listen,
you as. Oh my
the
god.
fate
Hans.
of the fate of the world is in your hands, and you want to discuss how I grew up?
It's just there's a lot of pieces going on, and it's just
Right, and so it's very important that we make our way up
downtown. Oh,
No,
upstairs. I'm sorry.
up the stairs that we're standing on. Prepare yourselves to meet the most powerful person in all the realms.
Okay. Lead the way, I suppose.
You got it. Flourish of cloaks.
Kurtz, as you go up, you see a double door. There is a beautiful symbol. It's the same constellation of a fox that you'd seen downstairs, floating in the space of one of the obelisks. These doorknobs do not speak, and you are able to enter freely.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Huzzah!
As the doorway opens before Kurt, as they usher you in, you see a large circular room. Off to the sides, there are stairways that lead up to the center. On the far end, you see a large open window with candlelight. This is a wall-to-wall library inside. In the center, there is a floating armillary sphere rotating. Marius, you do notice these constellations on the sphere. This is from your home plane of existence.
Hmm.
It seems to notate a portion of the astral sea. Up above is an endless sky of constellations. It is not a twilight sky. It is a blackened night sky. You see, if you focus on some of them, you actually feel like you can kind of almost like it zooms in, and you see before you for a moment like a large star itself or a planet or even the constellations, and almost like you can touch it, and then as soon as you blink, it vanishes back into the top. As you're all looking around at the space, Marius behind you, you hear, it's quite fascinating, isn't it?
Almost
So,
casually just nods and then jumps a little bit to that. But
oh, that just never gets old. Well, Welcome, welcome, welcome to my home. I hear that you talked with Keely, or Nob, as she's called now. But you asked her to get up here. I am impressed. Turning around, you see floating upside down with holding tea, right side up from your perspective, but upside down to him. A young man with long pointed ears. They're much longer than a normal elf. He has tousled black hair that fades into fiery orange tips. You see, as he got vibrant blue eyes with a fox's orange, uh, almost like in the center in the iris that frames the pupils. He's not very big either. I would say if he was standing, he'd probably be about 5'8", but hard to tell considering he's upside down with his legs crossed. Almost if
So
his,
he's sitting crisscross applesauce upside down, holding tea so that he doesn't spill it
that is
upside
correct.
down.
He takes a sip.
That is great. Got to be careful not to scald your mouth that way, especially the roof. That's got to hurt if you don't let it cool down right.
Oh, well, that would be assuming that my tea is too hot, which is usually the right temperature, to be fair. But I'm not one to brag. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm one to always brag.
Well, with a tower like this and views like that, I don't see why you wouldn't.
You watch as he goes and he grabs a star cluster and he looks at it. He smiles, and as he pushes it away, he fades from view, leaving Jugger's right in front of Thanatos. Oh, hello. He's right side up this time. He's standing on the ground. And who might you be? You're quite tall.
And it,
Thanatos, nice to meet you. My name's Luck. That's what they call me. Some call me good luck, some call me bad luck. But I'll just luck the same.
being that with what Gray knows about the previous campaign and knowing Denatos has been with the agency for as long as he has been since that, would he know that Luck was affiliated at some point? Knowing that, because he does know all the past members that were in the initial fights and stuff. Could I make some type of roll to see if he remembers that? Or
You'd know.
And you would know that you haven't really heard of him in some time. He he has something happened a while ago that he seems to have been sequestered somewhere else, and no one seems to want to talk about it that's a higher up.
I know of you. I,
Oh, fantastic. Who told you?
well,
Mr. Parker.
no. I've seen from files from the agency, and I know Zonton very well. The little satyr boy.
Oh. Oh. Oh, then you have a close relationship with. Oh, this is her handiwork. She taught me this. It's fantastic. Being able to just see any star that you want, I love it.
I've been here for quite some time, haven't you?
Yes and no.
Because time's funny in the Feywild.
Okay, actually, it's been way too long, and I swear to God, if you get me on a mirror. Sorry, 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 sorry.
Amir?
Let's just say I have a little thorn in my side who I don't mind because she is my best friend. But she didn't make me fly too close to the sun this time. Oh well, things happen.
Thorn in your side, as in thorn? Like literally?
Figuratively, literally, metaphorically, it's all the same here, really. You should have been through the. Ooh, if you had gone through a different door, you would have understood what I meant there. But you didn't. Instead, you had to choose the one you did. Interesting. Always interesting what people choose. Choices, 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 choices three. Feels like a Feywild thing, doesn't it? I suppose that's why you're here. Find a choice. But alas, why work hard when you can sit down and have some tea? Would you all like some tea? And he snaps his finger, and as he does, you see a bunch of little spectral foxes coming out um, as they come from the constellations themselves. They all have little teacups that are balancing on top of like either their heads or their tails, and they stop in front of each other. Oh, where are my manners? You. As he looks at Nick, you have a little companion, don't you?
Quite a few of them, actually, but yes. Why?
I would love to meet them.
They all just kind of like climb out of my.
Oh, you're pregnant?
There's quite a few more skull spiders.
You watch
Few,
as he begins to speak to them,
sniffling.
and they're understanding it. Oh, I can see why they're your friend.
My ooze goose.
Goose.
Careful not to touch my skin.
Every one of you, there will be a food of choice if you just follow Jennifer over there. And there's another fox that kind of floats around. Oh, sorry, that's Stacy. Oh, I get names mixed up. Tracy? Oh my God. I promise, last time. Kurt, write that down.
You got it. You got it, boss. Jennifer.
We do have squeaky toys, as I see that some of them I found.
Tracy.
Anyway,
They don't like fun without them.
eat. Enjoy some tea. And before you, a bunch of cups, a little cup of tea appear before you.
They all look at me for permission. I nod, and then they go.
Yeah, they all scatter.
I'm trying to remember if Chompers is with me or not,
They are
and
now.
I can't. Do I feel like a nibble on me somewhere then from Chompers, like letting me know that they tagged along when I went on my last venture?
Yep. Yeah, as you feel, and actually, as you're all noticing this, a lot of your animals are appearing from just space. Any animal that you're connected to closely is just appearing next to you.
Here's a question. He started out. It was what, like the size of a coin, right?
Luck?
Chompers was just like a baby mimic. Just
So yeah,
like a
coin, like a coin. How big do you think he would have gotten since then?
He's still that size. He's still
Okay.
just a baby.
Okay. So yeah, baby mimic about the size of a coin is just like now, like just nibbling on the edges of my ear, and I'm just like, were you there the whole time? I don't remember you tagging along, you little sneak.
Luck flips you a single gold piece to give to Chompers.
Oh, you see that? And I just like try and catch it, and just I'm just gonna do a roll dex to see if I even catch it, because with a 0 on my dex, I rolled a 16. Nice. I just kind of like reach up and go, okay, chew on this for a little bit, because my ears are a little sensitive. Got to remember that.
Thanatos, give me a medicine check.
Medicine. Oh no, a 9. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I heard you.
9, unfortunately.
I missed that. What do you say?
9.
9.
9. Das ist verboten information.
I will say with a medicine check, you don't know what's in it, but you do know that this tea smells herbal, and it also it it has a almost like a rejuvenating scent to it.
Ugh. Thanatos will cautiously but invitingly stick his trunk into the cup and just
You feel warmth go down into your chest. You may take the equivalent of a long rest.
sick. Ooh. He does like a big stretch as you can hear all of his bones begin to crack and just, oh, I feel much better. Oh, wow. It's quite good.
Take taking the notes from seeing Thanatos perking up. I look at the tea and I'm like, well, they wouldn't send us here if, we couldn't be trusted or trusting our surroundings here within your domain. Why not? And downs the tea.
Fabulous. Well, now that we've started our tea, I suppose you came here for a reason. He goes crisscross applesauce again, and he floats just sitting in front of you. He snaps and chairs all come together. One for each of you. Please have a seat.
Flops on down.
So what can the Twilight Prince do for you three?
Well, not to be bearer of bad news or anything, but someone that you don't like may have returned.
I already know Amir's here.
Yeah, and
Oh, the yin to his yang, or the vice versa.
Amir,
That
it's,
why do you think I'm here? I'm sorry. This is the last time we prank you, I promise. Oh, I'm not
uh,
sorry. Glorious Thorn was right. Oh, the look on your face. Oh, sorry. I got lost there. What were we talking about?
who is Amir's polar opposite in your mind?
Hmm. There's quite a lot of polar opposites.
Like the worst of the worst.
Hmm. Capitalism.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, down with the establishment. I get that. A person, the worst person that Amir was ever associated with, former friend and ally.
You're really making this. I'm sorry. I don't want to have an ego, but you're really making me feel like this is me.
No, no. I
Former friend and ally, now locked away at his whim. Hmm.
presumed dead, taken down
Ah,
by your friends and allies as well.
okay. Again, still sounds like me.
You weren't fought. You did. Your friends didn't fight you.
My brother tried to kill me. That was interesting. Well, he did kill me, and then he
That's
died for a while.
that sounds like something a therapist and you and your brother have to sit down and have a talk with about.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Maybe not, but okay. It's Ollie. You know, they go
Oh, my brother.
the. Oh, I don't
Well, he
think.
was my brother, and then he wasn't, and then he was, and then it's kind of
Okay,
all tricky.
That tracks as to why you two shouldn't be in the same room as one another. Okay, that's fair. I don't think I knew that because I've been out of the loop for a while and only.
Perfectly fine. I'm sorry. Can I have your name?
I was in the Feywild long enough to know that's a question you don't answer.
Good
You
luck.
may know my name, but you may not have my name.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting.
I survived living in the Feywild for what I thought was 5 years and was actually a couple centuries. When I got
That,
back to the material plane, I
that's interesting.
lost a lot of time back home.
Yeah, you have to be careful, especially when you're in a Archfey's domain of delight. Wouldn't want you to be stuck there, would you?
Yeah, would this be considered a domain of delight?
Hmm. Would you consider it?
I mean, it's your place. I can't answer that for you.
Well, let's just say I have access to many stories. A lot of them ongoing, a lot I cannot interfere with, but nonetheless, I do get to see how things unfold. And boy, do you three have an interesting story.
Back to become a thorn in everybody's side once again.
Careful.
And we're apparently the ones tasked with helping stop his return.
Hmm. How much do you know about parasitic souls?
I personally haven't had much experience with them.
Hmm. Well, so you're sent on a mission, yet you don't even know. I see why she sent you to me. Hmm. Let's see, let's see. What am I allowed to say that doesn't interfere? Three options. Really two, but there's like a subset of the first option. Oleander is hmm, let's just say trying to regain power. That's all I can really inform you about that. As again, this is an ongoing story and I can only intervene so much. However, should you happen to find your way by happenstance to him, you would be given theoretically two options. You can either kill the host, thus killing him, or you can try to coax the soul out with something enticing. That would be interesting. No, I couldn't offer that. Oh, but could I? Oh, you don't want to hear that. But those are the two options.
So either kill what is probably an innocent victim in all this mess, or coax him out into something that
Now,
is
would they be
more his
considered
taste.
innocent? I have it on good authority that it was willing. Hmm. Things are tricky when they're willing.
You like trying to get them to trade one carriage for another to hop in and ride along in.
Yes, and I think there would be two good options. He sticks his hand out, and as he does, a Warforged sits in front of you, inert, almost like it's sleeping, kneeling down. I believe one of these would make a good host for the soul. Give it a
Oh,
an option to just stay trapped until I find something better to do with it. There's another option, but I don't think you want to hear that.
This this form here, is there any soul spark life in this, or is this figure not alive?
Kurt, I'm not allowed to answer this.
Well,
T, darling, T.
well,
There.
thank you. There is a. I'm going southern and I don't know why.
Wait, did you take the green tea or the black tea?
I don't know. I just drank the tea.
God damn it, Kurt.
I'm so sorry. It's just like this now.
Well, he's going to be southern for at least 2 hours.
I didn't mean to. Well, you see here now. All the Warforged have a soul. So basically, as Twilight Prince was saying,
That's me.
that is you. Either you can destroy the willing host along with Oleander, or you take this Warforge and you kind of forfeit the soul unbeknownst to them, and you take their being over. Or there's the third option that y'all probably don't want to know.
No, it's too risky.
Too risky.
Too clever.
Too clever.
Above your heads. Isn't that right?
Above my head.
Above their head.
Their
Now
head.
I'm just
Yep,
more
your head.
curious.
My head.
Mm.
What?
Now I'm even more curious to know what it is.
I'm wondering if the third option
You
is
know,
one of
not
us takes the fall.
You think you can hold all
I'm not saying that we could. I'm just saying that was something
Oh.
that came to mind.
Oh, that's just
Or
cute.
is there a way to fragment his soul and split it into other bodies so that he's not as powerful?
Or creek soos. That's what they're called.
What's that? I'm sorry, I
Or
didn't.
creek soos.
I don't think we're legally allowed to say that.
You said it. I see what you're.
Couldn't we just put him?
I don't recommend that.
I've heard.
The parasitic souls like that like to. Did you ever cut a worm in half? They're very good.
Oh.
That's why this one's getting some power. See, it was already quite destroyed, but just a little bit left. And well, as it grows, so does its power, so does its control. Now, if you fracture it into multiple, no, then we might just have several small oleanders that will eventually become probably
big boys.
Yes.
More problems than we should have to handle. Okay, yeah, I see where you're coming from.
But if you do have a powerful enough being that was willing to take it on as a vessel, that probably would be easier than the Warforged. But you'd have to trust that vessel.
So your options are really either kill him as he is now or put him in a new vessel.
Or trap him in Sleeping Beauty over there.
Which
new vessel.
I will warn you, there is a chance that an unwilling soul will rebound it into a different soul nearby. There's a small chance, but it could happen. Willing is always easier. Freely given, freely taken. Isn't that right, Marius?
That is a weirdly positioned question on me. Legitimate confusion is all across Marius's face right now. What is do we have to like really like pry to get the third option so that we know what all the proverbial but not actual literal cards are on the table for us to choose from?
So far, Luck has not had the question asked of him.
What is the one that we probably will like the least? The one that you're saying that we probably couldn't or wouldn't want to do it. What is
Oh,
this?
finally! Oh, you know how hard it is to work around these little stupid rules. Can't interfere directly. Have to have people ask you questions. Blah, blah, blah. I'm so sorry. Now, if I were hypothetically willing to take on a soul myself, there's a solid chance that I could probably not only contain the soul, but find a way to purge it forever without any little fraction of a shadow left.
How do we eliminate a soul though? That's like that sounds like something that the original crew, the team that actually faced off with them, could do.
Well, you see, if you kill the host before he has gained full power, then it will eviscerate the soul. Now, if he gains more power, then there's a chance that it could end up fleeing into the ether until it attaches it to something else. But right now, it's vulnerable. So, those are your options. Either kill the host, and in doing so, destroy the soul permanently forever, or coax it out into either myself or this vessel, as he points to the Warforge. Each has its risk. This is when you three choose. You're at a crossroads. I recommend you choose wisely. And please just making sure you do understand the three options, correct? Okay, you understand what I am giving you, right? No, no, don't all speak at once. Kurt, I don't know if they're the ones to do it.
But I've been preparing them for this moment
I know, but they're just
For-
not giving me
for
anything.
10 sessions.
Do you understand the three options I'm giving you? Do you understand what I'm giving you?
Can you repeat it for my players' understanding?
So option one, You kill the host. You kill Oleander. It's done. Option 2. You manage to convince Oleander's soul to leave the host it's currently in and take over the Warforged vessel, basically destroying the soul of the Warforged inside. Or giving Oleander the sense of the prize of luck, where luck would take in Oleander's soul, luck believing he can keep him contained and potentially destroy Oleander at some point in the future. So either really it's kill the host or convince Oleander's soul to leave host and contain it. The risk in doing that is that it could fracture as he leaves or not accept the new host and be able to sneak away.
And then if we pass it on to luck, there's the risk that the two start to combat each other, and then we have a doubly more powerful big bad in our midst instead of just a big bad in a host body that might not be prepared for a full-on, major fight.
There is a risk in putting it in a new host and letting him continue. There's a risk in putting him in luck if luck cannot contain him.
If you have any concerns, I recommend asking him in character. He's more than willing to talk.
So our safest bet is to just kill him outright.
That would be the easiest.
He's at
Do
his
we-
weak.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying he's at his weakest right now, not fully overtaking the host he's in.
Do we know who he is inhabiting the willing host?
Do you? No. You do
Is
not
there an
know.
easy way to find out?
There is.
How?
That I cannot tell you. But there is an easy way.
Who can tell us?
Once you make the choice, you will know.
Oh, it's such a catch-22. It's so Feywild. I hate it and love it at the same time.
So I'll repeat the third time. Do you understand what I'm giving you?
Yes. For the most part.
Thank you, Nick.
Even if the host was willing, do they realize the severity of what they were doing? Were they a follower of Oleander's, or what the hell was the deal with that? Because if they were just like an unwitting follower, then yeah, fuck them, we kill them and just wash our hands of the whole deal.
There is foreshadowing in every aspect of your short lives. All you have to do is look for it. Oh boy, do these threads weave and merge. But choice is 3. Which one do you choose?
I don't feel right using the Warforged. They aren't even aware to discuss their fate. That's not fair to them.
And as such, a unanimous decision is needed. Warforged vanishes. Leaves you 2 choices. Heal the host or trust in me.
I seem to have taken one of the cards off the table, or one of the pieces off the table. You guys, please. I don't want to be the only one that has a hand in choosing what our future endeavor is to help stop Oleander.
Luck disappears. And a grin shows by nickname before he materializes. You know of what it means to be in the wilds, to see the circle of life. You understand that things are inevitable. Death is part of life. Does not knowing. Do you think it matters to the lion if it does not know of the gazelle that it chases? Disappears and then reappears in front of Donatos. Ah, but then what mercy would it be to make a choice for a soul that does not know it has a choice? Hmm. Willing is often more merciful, isn't it? Disappears, reappears in front of Marius. You have taken one off the table, but you still have to have a hand in this choice. Two options, willing or taking the matters into your own hands. What do you choose?
I vote number one.
Not to say other figures of speech, but I don't think that we should waste our luck.
Hmm.
Taking away someone's soul, life, although it's possibly already gone with him being inhabited inside.